If you're looking to buy cheap Rocket League items, be sure to check out today's sponsor, RL.Exchange. They support all platforms and offer a wide selection of Rocket League items to choose from. They have multiple payment options and fast delivery. Use code RLH at checkout for a 3% discount on your entire purchase.
Time soon as Angel gets an ever so gentle touch on that one to keep that out of the back of the net. Dr. Buhmann dropped down past the Fabso, looking for a double. Can he find it? No, but the net's wide open, and Dr. Buhmann gonna take game number 1.
Could kind of feel this one slipping away from West Virginia. Angel thinking he has time to go get boost, and Deck is just caught out. He can't get back to that challenge, and you see all that open space.
That's what he's doing. And great defensive demo from Dr. Buhmann. I've always been a fan of those, to relieve pressure and create that transition offense. That's a beautiful pass, that's a beautiful shot, and that's a 2-goal lead from side.
Really nice movement on the ball here from Dr. Buhmann. Deck, it's not a bad touch, it's out towards the sidewall. The real problem is Angel just kind of following that play and not looking where Dr.
SETU recognizing he's got to follow up, cover up the short passes as Rotz puts that one to Deck. Deck puts that one on, but what a save from Fabso! But they're still not done, and Angel gets the insane angle to tie this up!
Oh, you think, what a save from Fabso, surely they can't convert another one. What? Angel, talk about chopping one down.
Inches away from victory.
Beauty of an attempt. The crossbar cursor, in this case the post. Not done yet for West Virginia, but another chance here for Angel!
He saves West Virginia and steals the game. West Virginia popping off after that one.
Oh, it comes down to moments and 2 huge ones for Angel. 2 gorgeous
Cryptic
shots.
Back towards the midfield line. Pass across. Anthony Pizza setting up above the Columbia net, but it's cast aside once more, and here comes Columbia back downfield.
Oh, that's a mistake. It should be punished, but it's not immediately. Cosmic Flippy puts it through. Columbia takes game 1.
I thought for sure this was going to be kept out. Cam with a perfectly timed shot, and Cosmic Flippy has
made
to
the play, but 2 players press forward. That leaves Anthony Pizza alone on the backboard. Gets past 1, gets it past the second. Stockton still holding on.
Oh, that's a real nice foot reset right in front. Shot is on net, and it's a goal for Cryptic to put that one home. 2-1 lead for Columbia on 2 unanswered goals.
That assist should be in capital letters, though, for Cam right there. Columbia's the type of team that gets rattled just because of 1 shot.
Yeah, no, 1 shot, 1 goal, and Columbia trying to... Oh, that's a nice shot. Needed save there. Stockton playing a little bit faster. It seems like they're playing a little bit angry, to be honest with you, but then Cosmic Flippy doesn't care how they feel. 3-1 lead as it's a minute 20 in, and they answer back the Stockton goal with one of their own.
Yeah, I mean, Cosmic Flippy was already in the middle. Punch it through!
10 seconds left. Stockton's got to figure out something quickly. Into that corner. Columbia in a spot where they can probably just hold the ball if they get it. Not going to matter. They're going to move into the win column with, oh, it's going to be off the ceiling. Wait a second. Stockton trying to set something up towards the net is going to hit the ground. Columbia walks away with a 3, oh, I'm sorry, that was game 3. Yes, game 3 win, and they win the series in sweeping fashion in the initial contest.
Well, oh my God, 2 demos on that one. Tigray last here, still great 50 in a 1v1 versus Garen. Tried to get it past him, but Garen held firm. 2 minutes to go. Berlin still holding on to the ball, and Tigray ground pitch to start it off.
The miniest of ground pinches, but the most deadly. Just under 2 minutes left in this game 1, and
once things kind of slow down, things start to reset. Can Berlin get back into that position, especially knowing how UNLV are going to come out?
Yeah, absolutely agree. Here comes Wellis. Wellis absolutely just wanting to dominate for himself. Double tap off the backboard for the 2-0 lead.
Oh, let's look at it again. Wellis is just feeling so comfortable and free-flowing. Tigray tried to put a hand up, but Wellis nothing from them as another goal line save made there from Nagflow. Halfway through game 2, Berlin still down by 2.
This one passed up into the air to Tigray. He's looking for the double, and he's got it. TU Berlin find one for themselves.
The backboard, someone needs to be there on UNLV because, my goodness, Tigray clears it way downfield. Off the ceiling, was trying to get an extra touch, couldn't do it. That looked like a triple command, I don't know. But either way, Berlin able to get the back and get set up. Light touch out across, Wellis, got it! Top right corner shot off the pass, Wellis strikes again.
Teamwork absolutely makes the dream work. We passed over
Maxwell
to
got a piece of
Wellis.
it, but got demoed. Garen's trying to play this around Berlin's squad, but High Roll is able to get this out into open space.
Here comes Wheat, taking all that boost for himself. But it's Naxlo with the challenge. Angle in for Berlin to take the lead.
He came out of nowhere, gets the beat, that's pass 2. Garen in no man's land as he just has to sit and
they're
watch.
taking control here. They're trying to get those early goals in Game 5, but even you're seeing signs of pressure on their end. They're not hitting the ball.
Yeah, UNLV, you can definitely tell there's a little bit of nerves coming into this game, but Wellis is not nervous at all. He finds the angle, and UNLV take the early game lead.
It's his 4th shot of the game, and it's a good one to go in. Turn things around, turn this series around, and close it out.
High roll, low boost, trying to carry that one towards that net. Naxlo's up next. Half a take is enough to carry you in, and a pinch finds its way into the net. Low and, well, in.
Look at this. Everyone is going up for that initial challenge. No one thinks Naxlo
This
has
ball
the
into the blue
ground.
happened with 9 seconds to go. It might be too little too late unless Wellis can find something here. The challenge from Tigre keeps this one out. Wheat keeps it up.
on the hook.
There's enough. A flick is saved and sent towards the ground, but Garen, he's popping up high. Wellis is up next. Wheat with a shot. It's up towards the backboard. It's in
They don't have
favor of
boost.
Berlin. Everybody's low. There's not enough.
That one out of space. The Wheat is going to get a touch. Gary can't get there, and it'll hit the ground. Berlin have done it. They take the series in 5.
I think really and truly that is the true showing of resilience. UNLV is such a top team to have to
An
go
opportunity to
against
score, but just like Columbia College, the defense from Northwood Blue somehow, some way gets the save to clear it away.
Yeah, that was phenomenal touches, and now there's the long-form punishment, I dare say. Lion Blaze gets the goal, 2-0 for Northwood.
And these are the passes I was waiting for. And for the record, that was a 3-way pass play. Blink and you would
Stuff
have
for
missed
St.
it.
Clair on that first counter, but as that only made Northwood bad, they're looking for doubles. They had players underneath. It doesn't connect right away. The pressure still being mounted, though. St. Clair's going to have to be cautious here. Demo's now open the door, and Hockey through the skies make it a tie game.
Okay, so we're just flipping the script here. Normally, in round number 1, it's supposed to be a very high-scoring game.
Adaptation
And then
on the defensive side was incredibly fast and concise, and I'm with you from before. It's only a matter of time before Northwood Blue probably gets another goal, so St. Clair is going to have to find a new way to get dynamic. Hold the thought, though, because Buddy is going to help it in. I mean, St. Clair, give them the assist.
This was just dangerous defensive positioning from St. Clair. I mean, you want to play the far post, near post, and you have to challenge.
Play
but they
control,
were
St.
just
Clair. This looks a lot more reasonable if they're going to get a late second goal.
I mean, they got 30 seconds to get it done, and this is a better chance than any here. As you can see, this one going up high. Now, Lion Blaze will thread the needle. I'm telling you, Lion Blaze just has an unspoken agreement with the crossbar that everything Lion Blaze touches is just going to go in.
Yeah, I want to check the books. I want to see what definitely caught Spoods off guard, and that's what opened the door for that goal. But I'm in complete agreement. The panic mechanics, we talked about it last series, and it's maybe not as dramatic for St. Clair in this one from what we saw before, but maybe we're going to start to see more of it now as Buddy finds a second.
Yeah, that they do, and Lion Blaze is there to get the pass out of the corner with a follow-up demo. That's
Group
just
A is
me.
the group of death.
This is why. This is why right here. I mean, you got Northwood Blue, and then, of course, in the other bracket right there in the next game in Group A, you're going to have, Northwood White. Literally the two titans here, and you know what? Northwood Blue just came out, and they made a statement, and they pretty much solidified themselves as the team to beat in the CRL World Championship. They are, of course, the defending champs, and they will be able to take this game with a nice Rule 0 buzzer beater, 0 seconds on the clock, and a nice consolation goal to take home on the road as Northwood Blue will take the series in a 3-0 sweep over St. Clair.
Greedy with that extra touch. You could hit that ball 5 or 6 times, Jorby, or just one.
Whichever one goes in the net, it's the quality one they're looking for. Bullseye looks for it, and he nails the target.
Beautiful equaliser on halftime. Backboard, redirect, Bullseye. He replaced Paddy coming into the spring, and there may have been some question marks initially, but none. Split, and really Bullseye stepping up with that big equaliser in particular, showing SETU that any one of them can be a player to watch out for as we approach a critical point in this first game. A touch, Shallow's there, and it's a hat-trick in game 1 for him.
Shallow pulls a bullseye, sitting right along the back wall, sets himself up. Not a good touch from Buzz. He knows he's got an attacker there he's got to defend against. Maybe again for Akron, but their entire rotation was on the opposite side of the field. And SETU, that was another chance. Gone. Tristan reached it. There he is, but he missed. And Buzz will make sure it goes in. Style from Tristan.
Beautiful assist, although I don't know what you're talking about. It's all Buzz in this goal. I don't know what Tristan was doing. He should have finished it. It was a beautiful. That's a whip and a half as he side flips back past the ball, did Shallow, but it's recovered by Solo, and there is certainly signs of life.
Signs of life. But with whips like that, you're going to be flatlining real quick. Buzz puts in the first goal and swipes across SETU.
If you snooze, you lose, and if you napper, you get slapper. Right now, Akron are just dealing it
10
out.
seconds left for SETU. Here he comes, off the ceiling. Shallow forces the ball back over to the corner. Akron keeping control, but a pass in front. The shot denied by Bullseye. No time left, 0-second drill, and the ball's headed the other way. Akron will just keep it up. They want to keep going. Shallow, back to Bullseye. GG, Akron Blue take the dub.
And SETU shut out and shut down again. It was convincing from Akron. The Zips will be moving on. The legacy
It's not any sub, he's a super sub for sure.
Hey, it takes work to get one of those, you know, time and time again. We don't expect that underdog player. We don't expect the likes of, you know what, never mind. Dirtho started it off for Boise State, and that's what we expected here. NA showing up early on. Constant pressure by Boise State, still apparent. A nice touch here, but instinct back at least to get one touch, potentially a second. Amsterdam, they have their space. Can they use it? A nice bump, but look, we've his ball taken away. That one by Dirtho, a sloppy touch, and so Dempsey comes on through to finish it off here.
And it's so typical, Chicksa, for a wonderful game of Rocket League. A 4-4 overtime.
Attacking
and then
foot here. Ooh, what a close pass, but deflected away again by Boise State.
Amsterdam need to be a little bit careful as they throw the numbers forward, although they might have a counter-attack. They do. Caution to the wind, and the lead now doubled. A lightning fast transition from Amsterdam.
The chemistry this team.
45 seconds. Boise State to get themselves back into the game. They're going to need at least 3 goals to win it, but Amsterdam might make that 4. They do with a third of their own. They put this one just about beyond doubt, and it's another fantastic transition. They latch onto the ball at halfway. I don't know enough about American geography, so I'm just going to move on now that everyone is aware of my ignorance, but Amsterdam, suddenly, it's going to get shaky if they capitulate in this game, but it's not happening just yet. Local Banana, cool, calm, collected. He collects that ball on the hood of his car, cuts inside, and beats the entirety.
Try to control the pace of the game to how you like to play. You know, challenge the ball when it comes to players setting up passing plays just like that. Cast the double, finds into the top right corner. Amsterdam looking very good at this point.
Oh, that is brilliance from Cass on the receipt.
Taking over, looking to get 50s of his own, but Gil winning it out, and Dirtho able to poke it up towards midfield. A very strong back pass, but Dempsey extending this play, controlling it through the foot reset. What a pop-up moment for Dempsey, starting it off here for Amsterdam and giving them tons of momentum to work with. Gil, he will make plays when needed. He is the mystery man, in my opinion. Is it offensively? Is it defensively? He is there, and this one, the nail in the coffin for the likes of Boise State. Here comes Dirtho to finish it off here, and now a 3-1 lead. 5 reverse sweep.
Boise State, an heroic effort to take down Amsterdam after going down by 2 games themselves. They have come back, and they've done it in incredible fashion. The reverse
no offense
sweep.
can come from it for Hamburg.
The one thing I've heard about Hamburg is this team has the potential to be one of the most aggressive you can see out on the field.
Oh.
Hartman with a flick into the net to open things up for Hamburg. Just over 2 minutes in, and well, they're gonna do it in style.
And Hartman gonna flip this one in for Hamburg.
A little separation between them and Hamburg.
Take the ever important game number 3.
Nitrous taking his time, not a lot of boost, able to get over.
Oh, got him.
This one's slow rolling into the net, and Nitrous puts Northwood back up by 2.
And he only had 9 boost after here, and uses it to get Calix out of the picture. See ya later.
That net. Hamburg doing a great job of getting a little bit quicker with trying to take these shots away, but nobody from Hamburg is left to be found. And they are still able to find their way in. Noxus following up, not 1, but 2 attempts to put this shot into the net. And they've done it.
Come on, Noxus. They're relying on him. They're relying on his veteran leadership to carry them through in game number 4. As Nitrous, that's a beautiful pass, that's a beautiful shot, but a better save, and Nitrous gets the follow-up. Calix was left in a hole, and no one could pull him out.
The man can only save so much at some point. We're gonna need the rest of the team. You can see Hartman bump the defense out of the way, open up an opportunity. 7 seconds left to go. The shot.
Oh, what a pass.
Play. It's
there it is.
Time. He opts down, and Noxus sends this one back. Maybe if it's in play, but I think this one is gonna hit the ground. Northwood White claim the series as a dub.
Northwood White take the series in 4. Stax was almost right. He just had to flip-flop that one, but he seems to flip-flop on every single pick that he
there
makes.
for them in game 2. You expect it to come roaring back at some point. I'm still holding my breath. I'm the child waiting for the monster to spring out from under my bed, and that monster is called Sosa at the moment, but there's no appearance. It'll show up. It's finally come. You know what? The anticipation was worse than the moment when it happened.
No, I think you cast a curse this EU team. You're like the monster
was
waiting.
going to not quite find it. It nearly got some help from the defense, but J-Ron somehow did not put that into his own net. Lead stays at 1-0. Just over 60 seconds remains, and Kinsey is going for a second bite at the apple, and this time around puts it beyond doubt. The double touch is good.
Oh, Nijmegen taking the bait. J-Ron doing his best to challenge, but unfortunately, a couple of opportunities, but none of them go towards the back of the net. Very surprising. It almost seems like Fisher's taking it kind of slow this game. They're able to connect with one another at times. Here comes a nice
what
little
a steal.
pass at stolen. You don't know, it could have bounced out. You know how many bar
goal
down
secure.
shots?
We call those a goal secure, not a goal steal.
On
Those
directions
definitely
do
anything with. No one's going to reach that one in the blue cars before it gets cleared all the way back into their own half. Nijmegen, they're just looking to get on the board at this point. You know what? It's Dallas, it's Lan. Happy to be here. Get a goal in the last game. Don't let Fisher keep scoring. It's just, it's disappointing.
It's okay. You know what? Nonetheless, we said it earlier. Nijmegen took a game
At least
off of Fisher.
we get to watch them here at the end of it all, as Nijmegen will drop to an NA team, as Fisher will take home their first win of the CRL World Championship 2023, move to the playoffs and qualification match in this group. Nijmegen drop, a danger of going out, but it is a deserved win, and you could say no less for Fisher.
I talked to the coaches over at Boise. They said Akron Blue were the best team here. And the results are showing why Boise fear this. But Boise have a response, and Durtho has it.
Now listen, when the desk talked about who they thought the best player on the field was, nobody said Durtho. And the desk, you better be watching, because Durtho's here to play.
Durtho redirect, but coming from in the net is not going to go the way they wanted. Gill to instinct, bullseye, 50 challenge. Goes their way, a bit of space as Tristan goes past one defender. Can Gill get there in time? He can't! 2-1 Akron!
That boy's balling, and he's moving down the field by himself. Look at the control. He saw the space as he took off, decided to catch it into the control, and
You
then
gotta
move
get that, you
downfield.
gotta dodge demos. Here's a counterattack from Boise. Now that they have some resources to work with, it's tucked to the left side where Boise are just not there. Bullseye to Buzz, they do it again!
They're invited into the Boise State side, and they say, thank you very much. We'll walk through the front door. You can see Gil, the late challenge allowed this to open up. Look at all the space that Akron has.
That one might have been going in there from Akron off their own touch, but overtime we go in game 3. Akron
looking to keep it going. It's a big miss from Gil, and Akron Blue in 5 seconds head to the playoff bracket.
Akron, they pull the trigger and it's a bullseye. And they set their sights on playoffs with a 3-0 sweep over Boise, took an OT, and you know what, it never got too out of hand.
From their setups in the practice area, Berlin, they've got that main stage experience and shaken out those nerves already in their first series win, the game 5.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 no! Okay, first one was a foul. Second one, no cosmic floopy, not like this, bro!
You can't park there, sir. What's this? Oh, dear.
Don't jump there, don't flip, don't
Interesting
flip.
giveaway method, but it worked pretty well.
What are the comms like in that situation? Is it just move, move? Wait a minute. I'm sorry, did he just like push that ball into his defender and the own net?
Looking for the bar.
He's got it!
Gonna get it! Columbia clutching up in OT again, and it's Cam, the main man, doing it again.
Great job from Cam on the bounce. Catches the defender, you see him rotate the whole way back. So many times on low boost. T-Greg, great touch back to the side, but Nagflow, easy shot defended. Cryptic, no boost. Cosmic flipping now around. Extends the tank. Cam hits the backside. Cam destroys Berlin.
Calm, cold slot into the far post as Cosmic getting around the ball. Tigri can't quite reach it off the backboard, and Cam, maybe a double commit.
Whoa!
Pass, high roll, crossbar down. That was out of nowhere.
Wow, that was a close one. I just want to see what the exit velocity was. But here comes Columbia. Velocity into the net. Cam ties the game.
Simply done. 3 touches between the team. It's Cryptic getting the 2 of them, and Cam finishing it.
Let's take it away to the corner. T-Gray trying to protect his back end. He gets through 1. Cannot get through 2 though. Cryptic, he's become difficult for Berlin to deal with. Cosmic flipping, setting up Cam. Cam scores. Columbia move on to tomorrow.
Columbia not just through to tomorrow, but Sunday immediately as well. They don't have to worry about that. They're through to top 8 into the playoffs, and once again, every single European university is in the lower bracket.
Sosa plays it low. Deck is going to have a piece of this off the back wall. Money, great touch out because Rots had that ball downfield. Here's the attack from Fisher. Can they make something happen? High ball, open net, and Kinsey's got it! Fisher equalized with 4 seconds to go.
They sent the house, they went for the knockout blow, and they got caught
around and come up victorious if they can continue to build up off that momentum. Another demo on the play, but Dex in the back end. To get that boost, he did, and he might be needed here on the defensive end, but wait, no! It's an open net! Wide open for us! West Virginia is going to be the team to come away with game 1. I can't believe it's open
goals,
like
maybe
that.
One now, it's wide open, but nobody's going to get around on this. Feels like West Virginia, maybe after giving up that goal late in game 1, a little hesitant to press forward. After all that, it's 3-0.
And Sosa knew exactly what he was doing here. Got up first, light touch upfield. That's all he needed. Rods tried his best.
Angel will try and roll one out. West Virginia's got to try and figure this out now with a little less than 2 minutes left in this game, and then the break in between games 3 and 4. Drop down in front. Sosa slams another home. Make it 12 on the day for Big Sosa.
It's the Sosa show right now. That's what we're looking at. Hope you guys are strapped in because he's got another one. This time it's off of money. Great pass, but they haven't also been under pressure. Ball has not really gone towards the net, so they actually are able to get away with that.
It had been almost 12 minutes of game time without a goal.
Whoa!
West Virginia, and it's all for naught with a great passing play downfield. Money goes right side.
Love the 3-man counterattack here. 1-2, Money's there.
And a second touch on the challenge. At least keeps West Virginia on the attack. Going after Kinsey, and Kinsey just waits them out. That could be very dangerous. Angel's the only one back. Sosa's there, and they just pick West Virginia apart.
West Virginia, again, trying to start off with aggressive offense. Angel wants to keep the ball in play. His last back. The clear for Money gets
at this point, if you can't score any of your own. Deck shot, sent away. Angel very patient. Oh! And say. 2 seconds remain. Money's got to bring it to ground to secure top 8. Rod's doing all he can, but the Fisher Falcons prevail over West Virginia again.
It came down to 1 goal. After that goal, Fisher said, okay, we are going to play a very safe game here. We're gonna bring the ball up. We're gonna send some offense there. But besides that, they put it on West Virginia.
It's a style that Northwood Blue, quote, don't like playing against. But they're very confident Northwood Blue are the better team, that White are the underdogs, and we'll see how the score settles here. Last time in the regular season, it was White, buddy, with a double tap, proves me wrong. Blue up 1.
And they like that. I saw Hockey pop up out of his chair on that double tap from Buddy, and great composure here on the touch to see this one roll down and follow through. North so far. Now Pirates. Well, he'll find the back wall, but only as far as Lion Blaze, as Northwood White trying to put on the attack. But again, it's broken up so quickly. Here comes Hockey looking for space. It's off the crossbar, and they'll drop in for Hockey.
With 2 defenders there, he just bulldozes his way through. Northwood White were low on boost, not low on hope. You're only down by 1, but Hockey, mechanics unmatched.
Top of that ball now, Buddy off the ceiling. But you're right. A little discombobulated there from both sides, as it was a misplay from Northwood Blue. 2 players going and no one connecting, and Northwood White not able to capitalize. Now here comes Pirates off the crossbar. He'll put it through, and it's Northwood White's first lead.
Beautiful pass, and I mean the synergy is there. These are the teams, or these are the players from Northwood White that wanted to prove that they rotations that's how they can keep maintaining possession. Northwood White get these good clears, but Blue are realizing those passes, and they've stopped every single one since kind of that first drive in the first start of the game. And
oh my gosh.
Crossing everyone in the air. Blue, take a lead.
And Lion Blaze, he's just stronger here through this challenge. A great demo from Hockey. Opens up that back wall for the pass. Pirates doesn't get there in time.
When they're
and
this
Lion
good, it's difficult. The more you pick up the speed, the more your accuracy, the more maybe antsy, the less you think, because you have less time to do so. Northwood White to the back wall, second punch! Double tap for Noxus!
Hello! And Northwood White returning the favor. You've seen this pass from Northwood Blue 2, 3, 4 times, and finally, it connects for Northwood White for the double tap.
In the midfield is Noxus, ready to go. Pirates pushes up. Lion Blaze sees him on his tail, and it's an easy clear for Blue, up until Pirates have to climb for that one. A high up pass to Pirates, to Noxus!
What is that?
Back in the net! Northwood White up 5-2!
They're swinging for the fences, and they're swinging off the ceiling to each other. The passes left and right, and Noxus there to put it home.
Protects Buddy to the box. No one's stepping up for Northwood Blue. 22 seconds left. And if you're Blue, you're slowing down the offense of Northwood White, who don't even want to go for the approach. That's a dangerous touch. Buddy off the cross and past the goal line. Blue in the lead at 16 seconds.
Clutch plays from Buddy, and you can see the selflessness from Hockey to dish it off to Buddy. A double tap to himself, and Pirates just couldn't get a hold of
Buddy,
it.
And look how Blue are just running this. Pirates barely with the save before Buddy could tuck it in.
This is it.
Last play for Northwood White. Nitrous right to Hockey, though, who just stalls out the ball. Noxus is demoed. Northwood White don't have the manpower. They got to buy time and keep this ball in the air. Pirates,
he kept it up.
They shoved up to the orange end, and the ball's on the ground. Northwood Blue win. Big Brother brings it home, and they move on to Championship Sunday.
Our defending world champions will be in a top 8 bracket once again, and I don't think anyone doubted this matchup and their group. They knew that Northwood Blue were going to be on top in the end, and they do it here in 4 over Northwood White.
I'm not trying to keep you too much longer. We have 4 groups here at the CRL World Championship. Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D. If you didn't know now you know. Northwood Blue, Akron Blue, Columbia, and Fisher. They all skip tomorrow. They've all qualified for Sunday. 4 more teams will join them by the conclusion of tomorrow.